Hello, Paula Sawyer here again, with our investigative exposé, and this is the day I've been waiting for. The big meeting at Global Health headquarters is about to start, and the Faster Than Light team appears poised and confident. Let's listen in.
Well, it looks like the gang is all here. Rock, I suggest we get started. Do you agree?
Certainly. Just know we have a hard stop at the top of the hour. I need you to be precise about your recommendations. Let's rock.
Got it. Then let's start by acknowledging where we are. Today we'll provide some answers, based on our due diligence performed, to understand the problems you're attempting to solve. First, I'll clarify what we know about global health. Your stated goals of cash flow and market share are highlighted along with strategies being executed upon. Thank you, George, for your insight.
My pleasure.
Now, Thomas, here's where your expertise as the PM, Sigma, CES, MPA, MSG, PMT, IOU right and left hand to the CEO, will be useful. We took an educated guess at the processes and initiatives you have underway. Can you tell us if we have properly represented your efforts?
Actually, you've got it wrong. While order fulfillment and distribution are on our radar, the customer creation piece is really off base.
Hold on there, Mr. Ackerman. I always say, experts are dangerous to everybody who really know. Heck, as head of sales, if these guys say they can help with creating new customers, I'm open to hearing what they have to say.
To that point, I believe you all now have a sense for how our solution aligns to what you want to accomplish as a business. But Richard has pointed out the fact that there are some specific individual interests. And we've taken that into consideration as well.
Okay. Let's see what you have.
Great idea. Sue, please switch to the priorities map.
Looks like rows and columns.
You're right, George, but as CFO you have your own column. So does Richard and Rock.
And for each column, there's a point of intersection for top-of-mind priorities. As you can see, George has expressed a strong interest in managing costs, whereas Thomas seems really focused on efficient operations. However, margins are slipping and service times are extending, both of which are metrics we need to go in the other direction.
If I'm reading this correctly, it suggests that our sales and marketing team are in tune with the strategic agility needs of our customers.
That's true, Carol, but there is also the matter of customer retention that you're not achieving to satisfactory levels. Because of the nature of their businesses, retention is a huge issue for your customers and theirs.
I knew that last round of layoffs would eventually come back to hurt us. Now we're seeing the result. Mike, how have you seen our competition manage their talent levels considering that we were all affected by the larger changes in our industry?
That's an excellent question, Kate, and I believe the source of why there's a match between Faster Than Light and global health. Let me tell you why. Sue, please switch to the solutions map visual.
Come on, guys. More rows and columns. Really? Where's the meat?
Thomas, that's a fair question considering how important this project is to you. The guys are, if you will, framing the skeleton so the meat has something to cling to. Unless they demonstrate an understanding of your priorities, they haven't earned the right to prove they can solve anything.
That's true, Mr. Acronym, and it's the same thing we teach our sales guys. I always say, showing up and throwing up is messy for everybody.
Guys, I like the simplicity, but we are on the clock.
Absolutely, Rock. And this will be brief. Quickly notice how Faster Than Light has a variety of capabilities across the top. However, Rob will explain in detail momentarily about those few that address your priorities the most. Visually, you will see that a combination of these few will contribute to growth and enable the agility that your customers care about, all while cost-effectively improving the operation.
Sounds too good to be true, but you've certainly got my attention.
I'll have to admit, you've got mine too. Guys, I think you're on the right track, so I'll dismiss myself. I've got a television interview to prepare for. George and Thomas, I trust I'll hear from you before the end of the day as to our decision. Rock and roll.
Well, gotta go.